Hey everyone, my name is Savannah and welcome to my channel. This one might be a bit long. I feel like there's a lot today. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get right into it. Again, my name is Savannah and I am a pretty crazy crafter. I craft all the time. I can't not craft, or else I can't seem to function, focus, do anything without being able to craft. So I am here to show you what I've worked on for the past week. This is mainly a knitting channel, but there's other things in there like cross stitch and a new one that will not actually progress into anything else after this. Yeah, so social media, I have Instagram, and I have a Ravelry, Facebook page. What else? I do have a website. It is sewlivi.com, and I have yarn that I hand dye myself and sell. Quick preface about that. It is the 11th today, Tuesday, May 11th at 8:22 a.m. Only a few more days left to get this month's color of the month, May's color of the month, and it is based off of Laura Olympus's character Artemis. So just until the 15th, and then you have to wait till next month to order it. So yeah, what else can I say? And my Advent is still available. I still have slots available for my Advent yarn Advent this year. It is based on woodland creatures, or it's a woodland creatures, woodland forest themed Advent. It's my first Advent ever doing an Advent, so I'm pretty excited about that. I have a few more slots open. There are 4 price ranges. The top one is 24 minis, 1 full skein, and an add-on bonus. The next one's just 24 minis and the full skein. The third option is 12 minis and a full skein plus add-on, and then the cheapest one is 12 minis plus full skein of yarn. So I wanted to have it for have options for different budgets, since half the time I can't afford an Advent myself because they are so expensive. So having the different options I thought was a good idea. Anyways, so yes, all social media will be linked down below in the description box if you want to find me, follow me, so on and so forth. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive in, since this is going to be a long one. Also, you could watch this video at 1.25 speed if you want to get through it quicker. I've been doing that a little bit lately with a couple of videos, especially videos where I know the person speaks a little bit slower, just because I have so many videos to watch lately. So I need to watch them a little bit faster. Honestly, it doesn't, it's not that weird at 1.25. It's a little strange in the first few seconds, but then eventually it just sounds normal. It sounds like their normal, like, talking speed. So it's not that bad. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. So this one's not craft. I got this in the mail yesterday and I thought I'd share it because it's a little strange. I've never heard it before. It was like a Instagram or Facebook ad or something, and I thought, hey, let's go ahead and try this. It's called, well, I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. I know it's a Japanese word, but it's called Kencko. Kencko? I'm not entirely sure. So this bottle, I don't want to say this comes with every order. I know that with what I got, I was able to get this for free. It's this cool little like blender bottle. Mine's a little wet because I used it this morning and then washed it. But it's got this little bit in there to blend. So the whole preface is to be a healthy morning smoothies kind of thing. So don't mind my notes. So I'm taking notes on what I'm trying and if I like it. Because there's options. There's different options on how to drink these smoothies. So I put it in here only because I don't really like the taste of this one. So I figured it'd be easier for me to drink it with a straw. So I can try to get it down quicker. It's not the best. My taste buds are a little weird. I'm an incredibly picky eater. It's really hard for me. Like, I think what I have are called super taste buds. I don't know. It's something I read online a while back. Where you prefer mostly bland, plain foods and not spices, and I have a really hard time. And plus I'm a real texture freak too, so this stuff, it's super healthy. It's just flash freeze fruit that they dehydrate and turn into a powder, and then you just mix with water or milk. So yeah, there's pulp. So texture right there is just, I don't know. I mixed this one with water this morning, and it's bad, so I added a little bit of apple juice to help it. But I'll show you what I got. I only got 5 different ones. There's so many different options. So this was like a custom made box just for me of these smoothie mixes. So you can pick and choose, and they will give you what you choose. And then I got a sample one too, which I will not be using. This one's called Scarlet's. So I'll tell you what this one has. This has 2 tomatoes, a quarter apple, a quarter banana, 5 spinach leaves, 1 gram of chia seeds, a half a date, 1 gram of kombucha, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. So they say that this one is good for mocktails, soups, sauces, and more. I will not be, no. But I chose, let's see here, I chose purples, peaches, reds, greens, and yellows. And I'll tell you what each of those are real quick. So yeah, it looks like this, a little powder package. So this one's yellows. It's for immune support, for vitamin A for eyes and immunity, anti-inflammatory cinnamon, and then vitamin C for skin and immunity. So this comes with 1/3 carrot, a slice of pineapple, half a banana, a 1/5 mango, 0.5 grams cinnamon. So this one was a little out there for my choice because carrot, I know I don't like carrot juice, but it says that you can shake it in with chilled water or any milk. I went online and I read somewhere that you could add coconut milk to this and something else, and it would taste kind of like a pina colada. So I'm gonna maybe try that. So I got some yellows. The purple's the one that I'm drinking today that I don't like really with water. It's just not sweet enough. It's purples. It's anti-inflammatory, inflammation fighting, a bunch of words that I can't pronounce. There's gut health and metabolism, magnesium for your metabolism. So it's got 5 strawberries, 3 blackberries, 6 blueberries, 2 raspberries, 2 cranberries, a half a banana, and a half a date. I thought I would really, really like this one because the only thing I have a problem with is the cranberries, but like I said, there's no sweeteners in these. So yeah, with water, plain water is not my jam. I'm going to try milk the next time I have one of these and see if I like it. If not, it'll be half and half water and apple juice. Ugh. I'm just really picky and it's really hard for me. Next one is greens. This is energy. It's fatigue fighting iron, ginger for gut health and anti-inflammatory, and complex carbs to fuel active bodies. So it's got 5 spinach leaves, 4 kale leaves, half a kiwi, slice of pineapple, half apple, a third banana, and 0.5 gram ginger. This one was also out there for me because of the spinach and the kale. I'm hoping the fruits kind of overpower it. But the website also said you can mix this one with apple juice and water, like a 50-50, to help sweeten it up. So I'm going to definitely be doing that with this one. This one says only mix with chilled water, so no milk with this one. What else did I get? Peaches. So this one is for skin health, vitamin A for eyes and immunity, C for skin and immunity, and electrolytes for fluid balance. So it's got a half a peach, a third carrot, a half stalk of rhubarb, 3 strawberries, a slice of sweet potato, 2 grams coconut water, 1.5 gram baboba powder, and 1.5 grams of flax seeds. Yeah, these are definitely something that I wouldn't normally go for, but I thought I'd try. Can't hurt, right? So is that 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what's else? Reds. Here's the red one. Red. This is the last one I got. So this one's for skin health. It's omega-3s for heart and skin, gut-friendly fiber, and vitamin C for skin and immunity. It says you can do it with chilled water or any milk. 6 strawberries, 3 raspberries, a third banana, half apple, half date, 1 gram chia seed, and 1 gram ginger. So I'll probably be putting apple juice in this one too. I just need something to sweeten it up. But yeah, I thought I would show these to you guys in case you guys want to try it. Just know that while this company is based in New York, it actually ships from Lebanon, Portugal? Lebanon. No, Lisbon. What am I thinking? It comes from Lisbon, Portugal. So it does take a little while to ship, but not that bad. Yeah, so I don't have any codes or anything like that. I'm not affiliated or anything. So I just thought I'd show that to you. Whoa. Let's see how well this goes for me. I really wish I had like protein powder or collagen powder that I can mix in with like milk ones, if I do any milk ones, because I think that'd be a good way to add that stuff in. I know Kay from the Crazy Craft Lady, she puts collagen in her coffee. I don't drink coffee. I'd like to take collagen, but I don't know what I can mix it in. So I was hoping that maybe these would be amazing and then I'd have something, but I don't know. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to jump straight into cross stitch this time since I have just a little bit of that. And I can show you. So this one, is it going to be see-through? A bit. Oops, wrong side. So let's pop this back here. Okay, so I had been working on this. This is Knitting Girl. It is by Little Room in the Attic. I think that's what it's called, on Etsy. I finished all the cross stitch last week, and I started doing the back stitch on this little sheep yarn ball. The back stitch is very intense on this. There's 4 colors of back stitch, or maybe just 3, but the black has 3, like on the key to back stitches, there's 3 colors or 4 colors just for the black back stitch, because you can go from 1 strand all the way up to 4 strands. And then I think there's 2 colors for the white, because 1 or 2 strands. So I did not get very far on that. And unfortunately, I got my fabric for this other project I want to work on, and I kind of just went ahead and started that. So this is stitched on a 28 count Jobelin, a 28 count white Jobelin, and just full crosses over 2 over 2. There is Kreinik in here, and then, like I said, a ton of back stitch that needs to get taken care of, and then she'll be done. But like I said, I got this one, the fabric for this one in the mail. And this one is definitely going to be see-through. And I wanted to start this. And then I realized I had a dilemma on my hand. So I ordered, what is this? This is a 32 count chalkboard black linen fabric. It's on the stiffer side, which is not my favorite thing. But this was the called for fabric for it. I don't know what I was thinking, but my fabric I ordered is too small for the project. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll just stitch it over one because I don't mind stitching over one. Started stitching over one and I'm like, why does this feel so small? Like, this is difficult. It's because it's a 32 count. I don't stitch over one on 32 count. I stitch over one on 28 count. So all around, all wrong. But I kept persevering just to see if maybe I could do this. So this is the Moon Phase Bell Pull by Tiny Modernist. I bought this on her website as a PDF. And yeah, I'm stitching it over one on this chalkboard black linen 32 count. I did mark down here and across the side so it'd be easier for me to count. And I don't know. I mean, I did this in like 2 days, all this in 2 days, maybe 3. No, it was 3 days. And I'm still undecided if I'm going to reorder this fabric like this in a 28 count and restart. I don't know. I was a little nervous with this one. There is 2 colors in this crescent moon. Ooh, it's really blowing out. There are 2 colors in this crescent moon, but you can barely tell. There are 3 colors in this moon right here. I just don't have the 3rd color added in yet, which is just white. I think once I fill it in, if I'm going to determine if I can see like the distinction in the moon, you know, the shades of the moon kind of thing. I'm going to determine if I want to keep going with that or reorder, because I think, especially up here, with it being so tiny, it's just really hard to see the 2 different colors. We'll see though. But yeah, the original pattern, if you would do it on 32 count over 2, it would be roughly 9, see how see-through that is. I want to say it's about 18 inches long. And definitely like 9 inches wide. Mine is like a bookmark. That's as wide as it's gonna be. I just haven't done the other side of the border yet. That's as wide. I don't know how long exactly, but isn't that freaking crazy? It's like, that's what happens when you take a hiatus from cross stitching for so long, that you forget all of your tricks and your tips for yourself and your sweet spots for stitching. You forget all that. I was like, what is wrong with me? Anyways, so that was my stitching. Quick little new start, new type of hobby that will not be a hobby after this. I ran to Joann's yesterday because I got a gift card from a friend, kind of as a thank you. I've been helping her out lately, and she's too sweet. So I was just walking around waiting to get an order for Grubhub, and I saw this little punch needle kit. Beautiful leaves. Love it. Totally what I am into right now. So I got it. And I got the little punch needle to go with it. I don't know if it's this or if it's the fabric that came with this kit. But I hate it. I hate it. I will finish this, but I hate it and I'm never going to do it again. So yeah, it came with the fabric instructions and all this yarn. that you actually, it's DMC yarn, which is weird. It's 3-stranded, and you actually have to separate the strands to do this, which is, I didn't know that you did that with yarn. But it came with all this yarn, instructions, and then the fabric. It does not come with a hoop. I had to just grab that out of my stash. Thankfully, I'm a stitcher, and I have things like that in my stash. This is the second hoop I've tried, actually. So I have those purple springback ones. You know, you clamp it and it's metal. I tried that first, thinking that would be better. No, it loosened every time I punch. Like, badly. Every time I punched with the needle, it loosened. So I was like, okay, well, let's try this wooden hoop. It doesn't loosen as badly, but it definitely loosens every time I punch with the needle. Pew, 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 pew. So this is the back side. It's printed on there. This fabric is incredibly soft and silky and pliable, and that's probably half the reason why I hate it, is because it just slides and slips, and yeah, it sucks. Like, half the time I'm punching, the yarn is not even staying in there. I have to like punch like 3 or 4 times just to get it to stay in there. But this is the front, I guess. It's the back when you're working on it, but the front overall. It's not fantastic. I have to go back and fill in this area again. It's just not thick enough for my taste. I want it to look nice and full and thick like that. So that's all I did yesterday. And I stopped because I was so frustrated. So yeah. This is a new but not lasting hobby for me, for sure. I wonder if all punch needle fabric is like this soft, silky, pliable stuff. Because if it is, then yeah, that sucks. If it's really just my needle that sucks, which I wouldn't put it past them. This is the recommended needle from the kit. And it's just that. I don't even know what these numbers on here mean. I am making sure to put it on the number 2. It doesn't say anywhere in the instructions what to do if I need to put it on here. It recommends this needle, orange. Sorry, guys. It does recommend this needle. I don't know. I don't know, but it's really cute, isn't it? And I do hope to get it done and hang it up somewhere. So yeah. Oh, you're laying on all the yarn. Oh, Orange came to visit. He must have heard me chit-chatting. He's like, oh, can I get some scratches? Oh, you're so sweet. I do love you, Orange. Okay. Now all the knitting, and we're already 23 minutes in. Ooh, all the knitting. Okay. So last week I talked about maybe setting up a schedule for myself for my knitting rotation, I guess you could call it. And so I slowly worked through that, and I think I came up with a plan, kind of what worked last week for me. I do like it, so I figured on Mondays will be garments, you know, sweaters, pretty much. Tuesdays for socks, Wednesdays for shawls, Thursdays for socks again, and then Friday for garments. Saturdays free, because Saturday is usually my up in the air, I have no clue what we're doing kind of day. And then Sunday will be Scrappy Sunday, hashtag Scrappy Sunday, or, you know, and the only scrap that I'm really working on, Scrappy Project, I should say, is my northeasterly blanket. So that is how I'm going to do this. It seemed to work last week, so we'll go through that. So let's go ahead and start with Mondays, since that was yesterday. Yesterday I worked on, Yesterday I worked on my Radvent cardigan by Amba O'Brien. I finished the, what is this called? Whoa, needle. The bottom hem. I finished the hem and bound off that last night, and then I started picking up the stitches for the neckband. I did not finish last night. Oop, this side. Did not finish last night because I do need to go through and count all the stitches. Because you have to have not a certain amount of stitches, but you have to have a number. It says 2 plus 1. You need an equivalent of a multiple of 2 plus 1, so an uneven number. So I just need to go through and count. But we were watching that Night Stalker documentary on Netflix last night, and I didn't want to count while trying to watch that. So I just left a few off, and I'll go back and count. I was debating on counting them today just to have it ready to go, but I don't know, we'll see. Oh, yarn. Yarn for this is called Nova by Monsoon Calamity Yarns. So it's one big gradient cake that I broke up to be able to do the stripes evenly. And then the gray, so this is a 4-stranded 100% cotton yarn. And then the gray that I'm using as the accent, this is 75-25% superwash merino nylon, and I dyed it to kind of, well, I wanted black, but it came out as this dark charcoaly color. So yep, that's my accent color for this cardigan. It looks small, but hopefully it will fit nicely. It is supposed to be a bit cropped, so yeah. All right, let's put that up there. Oh my goodness. I'm talking too fast, too much. It's making me not have enough air. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my next sweater. Okay, I don't know why I brought this. I did not work on this at all. This is my ranunculus. I did not work on this at all. So this next one is also a sweater. Oh, I don't have the cover page here, but I do have a picture. I don't have a picture of the Radvent, sorry guys. This is the Pride Yoke sweater. It's by Knits and Knots. And you can find her Knits and Knots WPG. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but that's all the social media stuff. So the sweater, I am working on. I had the yarn in the stash for a while, so I just wanted to get it done and taken care of. And I split for the sleeves last week. I don't remember if this is where I was last video though. So if this is all repeat from last video, I apologize. I can't remember. So quick review. I got the yoke done, split for the sleeves, and now I just need to work the body and then make short sleeves on this. Yarn for this is Lion Brand's Kobu for the white, and then all the colors are Lion Brand Trubu. So it's all cotton and bamboo. It's very soft and silky, and it's going to be really nice for the summertime. Really nice. So I'll just see if maybe I'll work on this one on Thursday. Oh, Friday. This one or the ranunculus. I'm not sure yet. Maybe both. If I can get around to it. Okay. On Tuesday. Tuesdays was socks. Tuesdays and Thursdays are socks. So I did work on both of these on Saturday as well. Friends come into town, so, and on Saturday we went putt-putt golfing with my church, so I just brought this sock with me, and I knit on this while my kids were playing putt-putt. I mean, I did the first course, and then they did the second course by themselves. So go ahead and show you what I got here. It's in the middle of the round. Fantastic. This is the All the Frills sock by, it's so tangled. Oh my gosh. So tangled. It's All the Frills by Summer Lee Design. So I got through the gusset decreases because that's where I was last time, and now I'm just working on the foot. So I came up with this, let's see, is it in here? Did I throw it in here? Yes. So when I do decreases, especially like toes and heels, I like to have like a sticky note next to me, and I'll write decrease row, regular row, and then I'll usually check which one I'm on so that when if I set it down or I get distracted, I know which row I'm on, because sometimes I can't tell just looking at it. I know what a decrease looks like and I know what a regular round looks like. It's just sometimes I confuse myself. So I would use the sticky note and just tally every time. Well, I don't want to have to like drag around a sticky note and write every time. So I came up with this little contraption. Let's see, a D and an R. And it's just like one of those row counters where you put it on your needle for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and, you know, so on and so forth to count your rows. Well, I figured I could do this for decreases and regular rows. So I would put my needle here if it was a decrease row and put my needle here if it was a regular row. I'm thinking I should probably put a hoop here so I can go this way for regular and then this way for decrease, because this could possibly mess me up if I'm not paying attention. So yeah, I had this on my needles when I was at Putt Putt, and that's how I knew which row to decrease and which row to do a regular row until I hit my number. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Definitely not enough air to my brain. So yeah, I made that and it was actually very helpful. So I'll be using this for the toe as well, because the same decrease, you know, I do a decrease row, a regular row, decrease row, regular row. So that's how I do my toes anyways. So yeah, I just have the foot and the toe to do left on this sock, and then this pair will be finished. The yarn is a 75-25 superwash merino nylon blend. So it is Knit Pick Stroll yarn. It was a bear yarn, a sock blank that I put lollipops on and dyed it that way, and it came out like that. It's super cute. So yeah, those socks. I hate being in the middle of a round. I need to fix that. So today's sock day, so I might fix that one. But I also want to work on my May socks. So Saturday evening, we did dinner over at my neighbor's house because we had friends in town. So they came over, a bunch of friends I haven't seen in a while. And so I was working on this while they were over. This is my May socks for the Rainbow Sock Chronicles knit along. I chose the Whistle Down sock pattern by Twin Set and Pearl. It's a really pretty lace pattern at the top. And I got this far. So it's a little hard to see that lace pattern just because it probably needs to be nice and blocked, or else the yarn is just too dark. But I got the lace section done and started in on the leg. So when I took this over to my neighbor's house, or maybe right before I left for my neighbor's house, I was right here. I got all that done on Saturday, which is not bad considering I was socializing. I really like this yarn. This yarn is Spectacular Yarns Mystery Lake is the colorway. It's a normal 75-25 superwash nylon blend. And yeah, I think I have 5 more rounds to do, and then I can start the heel. I'm knitting these ones on my 9-inch circular needles by Chiaogu. I thought I would try them. If you watch Needles at the Ready, you know the joke between 9-inch circular needles. But I thought I'd try them. So they do cramp my hands, well, I wouldn't say cramp, but my fingers do get a little sore. Mostly from like pushing. I push. Yeah, it's not fun. I'm gonna end up getting a hole in my finger at some point. But yeah, so that's sock 1. Need to definitely get that going. So I think today is the day to work on this for sure. And then lastly on Wednesday. Wednesdays are for shawls. So I only have one shawl right now. I really should get this other shawl that I have in stash going so that it is on the needles, I guess. This one is called Hongdae. Or in Korea, how a taxi driver, when he's like Hongdae, it's Hongdae. Hongdae is it's a little district in Seoul, South Korea, party district, that I used to go and dance in the clubs at. Anyway, so this is what I worked on. I love my little, it's a mosaic shawl. This is how I'm working the design to keep myself straight. Because now I've gotten to the part where I am now doing the repeats. There's 2 repeat sections right in this area, and so I have to repeat them. For this section I have to do it like 3 times, and then the next time I go through it's bigger and bigger. So I'm trying to figure out a system for myself on how to keep myself on track. So I'll be holding this upside down just to keep the needles. Well, this is really bright. The needles down, everything lay out nice and flat. So it is, like I said, upside down. It's supposed to be that way. That is where I got. That's really like hard to see, isn't it? So again, mosaic, all garter. I was expecting this to be stockinette, but it's not. It's just crazy. That's as far as I got. Yarns for this are my color of the month yarns for January and February. So we got Persephone, which was January, and we have Hades for February. So I thought these 2 would be fantastic together. Let me show you. My Mother's Day gift was this Apple Watch, and I put Perseus and Perseus. Oh my gosh, there we go. Hades and Persephone on there. But yeah, you can check out my Instagram for better pictures. This is really coming, you know, like I'm having a hard time seeing, but granted, I have a hard time seeing the design in person. I don't know if it's probably because it is in garter. If it wasn't in garter, I think it'd be 10 times easier to see the mosaic patterning. So I'm hoping in time, as it gets bigger, it'll be easier to see. So yeah, my lovely, oh goodness, it's just a lot of notes, a lot of everything. So yeah, that is all of it. And I'm still under 40 minutes. I actually talked really fast, so maybe that's a good thing. What else? That is it. Like I said, oh, my blanket. I didn't even grab that. It's back there. I only got like this much done on Sunday. Not a whole heck of a lot. So maybe next week I'll remember to bring it over. So yeah, maybe I will cast on that other shawl. It's like a shawl cowl thing. It's by Tiffany Lynn. So we'll see about that. I don't know yet. I don't know yet if I want to do that. Other knitting stuff. There's no other knitting stuff. No, because I'm just waiting for, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for my Bridgerton box from Forbidden Fiber Co. But that shouldn't be here until June, I think. So yeah, there's nothing there. That's about it. I woke up this morning to a bunch of snow. I'll insert pictures in here of what we got, which is unfortunate. My poor tree was this close to flowering. Like there's little buds all over it, and it's such a beautiful tree when it can bloom, and I haven't seen it in like 3 or 4 years bloom because we always get snow or a freeze around this time of year. So I'm a little bummed, especially because those are all probably gonna just die now. I mean, it's still beautiful. All the snow on the trees it's lovely, but all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. I really appreciate anything that you contribute to, even if it's just watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. Bye.